there's a bunch of angry trolls in there that, you know, like sometimes I'll have somebody say something mean about a clip or whatever we post online, and just kind of like, I could retaliate, like you said, it's not going to do anything. And just kind of like, well, how like sad and angry is that person in the life that they're getting a little bit of joy by like calling me a name or saying like, I can't take a guy with a man bun seriously. I'm like, oh, very original guy.
Can't wait
Thanks,
to hear about
bro.
what they think about us then.
two man buns here. Come here. We'll choke you out with these man buns. But yeah, I think. But it's cool too, because like it is you know, social media and the pressure that comes with it and all of this stuff, it is an opportunity to share like a really empowering message. So I'm sure like a lot of the tips that you've picked up has come through this world and it podcast, like you said, and it's social media, and it's look what it's did to Paul and his ability to spread the animal-based message and things like that. So it's taking the good and trying to get rid of the bad, which is easier said than done.
Mm-hmm. I've more so sought out war against vegans right now, especially on social media. I would just post stuff about meat and animal-based stuff all the time, trying to like seek engagement with them, and like it's more so not necessarily the haters, but the vegans now.
Yeah,
I've had to deal with.
Oh yeah, they're a very angry bunch for the compassionate class that they define themselves as.
Give me a vegan and I'll show you a liar, because I'm like, well, you know how many small rodents are killed in the cultivation of avocados or almonds, like.
Yeah, and I know something that you're really passionate about is supporting like regenerative farms, grass-fed and finished, local kind of eating where possible, and if not possible, to get it from the places that are doing it right. Is that your? Well, I'm guessing it's both, but it's the healthiest food. But is it important to you to like vote with your dollar in that way too, and think about things like healing the land and sustainability and such?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know much about this topic at all, but from what I'm familiar with is like the monocrop agriculture is completely depleting our soil, and once we lose that, we're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm all about like regenerative farming, but it's also like farming the soil, basically. You're not like raising cattle. You're just creating a cycle of the ecosystem of like just natural.
Yeah. We've had some amazing people on. Will Harris from White Oak Pastures. We had him on, such a legend, as real as they come, and really, really important, because like you said, once the soils are done and the food's gone, we're fucked. It doesn't matter about anything else. You know, that's going to get die really quickly. And we truly believe here that something like regenerative grazing animals and using those in a rotational system to rehab the soil and, you know, by facto give us the most nutrient dense, healthy foods on the planet is a pretty good way of doing it. So
yeah, I love White Oak Pastures. I actually use eat their meat, but also the body wash. There was like, I would go to Atlanta to work with this pitching coach for the last 3 months in the spring, and there's a grocery store called Nuts and Berries, and they had not only raw milk and raw cream, but they sold White Oak Pastures products like their tallow soap and candles and lotions, and so yeah, I love. And then like what is his name? Joel Salatin.
Salatin, yeah. Yep. All right, friends, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Radical Health Radio. We got a fresh new podcast for you every Wednesday. If you enjoyed the show, consider liking, subscribing, reviewing, and rating us on your podcast platform. It helps to spread this message of radical health. We'll see you next week.